So why are most sales presentations so bad? Let's be honest. Put yourself in the buyer's shoes and imagine you have to sit there day after day looking at presentations from salespeople with boring specs and pricing and product specifics in it. How do you make yours stand out? Well, here's a tip you can use with your salespeople. Two things. Number one, the reason most presentations are boring is because they're focused on the product, not the customer. So one thing you can do that will help your salespeople improve their presentations dramatically is insist that they front load the presentation with a short summary of the customer's environment, their goals, their challenges, and that they paint a picture of what success looks like for the customer and what lack of success looks like. Now, if you work in the kind of environment where you use slides to give presentations, we have a template. As part of this video series, there's a template that you can download on our website. Now, front-loading the presentation with a discussion about the customer accomplishes a couple of things. It demonstrates to the customer that you understand where they're coming from and you want to help them get to their ultimate destination. It also grounds the customer in the meeting. People have a lot on their minds. They go from meeting to meeting to meeting. So it tells the customer, here's what we're talking about today. So that's one way you can help your salespeople get infinitely better at presentations, is by front-loading them with customer information. The second thing is you can teach your salespeople how to tell stories. Stories are what adds emotion and it makes things come alive. So if you've got a clearly articulated noble sales purpose in your organization, if you know how you make a difference to customers, make sure all of your salespeople have one or two really good stories that demonstrate the impact that you had on a customer. And ideally, these stories would include emotions and they would really touch people. So, front load the presentation with information about the customer. Then, when you're describing what you want the customer to buy, cue your salespeople to tell a story about how it made a difference to someone else. Use those two things with your salespeople and their presentations will be infinitely better.